Pontiac represented 70% of our revenue. And without a small, affordable car in the remaining Buick GMC lineup, we had zero ability to replace this lost revenue. And the impact was catastrophic, financially, emotionally. It would be misleading to tell you today that we were saved by all things digital marketing. We were not. But what separated us from our competition was a strategic use of digital tools as a competitive differentiator. And at the same time, we started down a new cultural journey to support a new brand promise to always define what we call doing, quote unquote, whatever it takes. Now, admittedly, we were out of the gates very quickly with Facebook. And as an early adopter, we made every mistake there was to make. We did the hard sell. Come to our amazing private sale this weekend. Exclusive to Facebook fans only. And by exclusive, of course, we're car dealers. We mean anyone who comes into the store. Now, over the years, we've been challenged internally, certainly externally, about the lack of ROI on social. You can't sell cars over Facebook. Well, you know what? It's 2014. When our team members back at the store hear people bashing social as a way to sell cars, we think they kind of come across sounding like someone who brags about the fact that they can't read. It's Jurassic thinking, okay? How do we get around this? Well, there are a group of people out there right now who are predisposed, inclined to like your page. So who are these people? They're your customers, your current customers. Facebook is matching the email addresses with any existing Facebook profiles. And the success rate is excellent. It's 50%. So if you give Facebook 1,000 emails, 1,000 of your customers' emails, it's likely that 500 of those emails are attached to active Facebook profiles. So this list becomes your custom audience list, which you'll name My Customers. And this, folks, it's marketing gold. It's fantastic stuff. Building your audience is one challenge. What you should do when you get your audience, that's an entirely different subject. Now, there are some fantastic books written on this subject. Jay Baer's written a great book. Sorry, Jay, I'm not promoting your book today. But the one that we have started using a lot in the dealership is by a guy named Gary Vaynerchuk. And it's called Jab, 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 Right Hook. And for us, this is a non-negotiable for anybody looking at best practices in social. And the thesis of his book is this. On social channels, you have to kind of soften up your audience before you go in for that ask. So it's kind of like give value, give value, give value, and then ask them for something. So what is the stat that most directly correlates to selling cars? Is it visits, unique visits, bounce rates, entries, exits, goal conversion rates? Like baseball, there are hundreds of stats we can look at in Google Analytics. Which ones matter the most when it comes to selling cars? Now, at our dealership, we have determined that for every 31 views of a used VDP, we sell a used car. We don't have to look at our sales board. We don't have to call our used car manager. I don't have to open up the CRM system. I can hop on to Google Analytics and see the month-to-date VDP views, divide that number by 31, and I know within 1 to 2 units how many used cars we've written. It's spooky, spooky, spooky accurate. If we as a dealer body fail to see that understanding our own Google Analytics, our own AdWords, our own Facebook Insights is just as important as understanding our financial statements, then we're going to continue to be taken for a ride. And remarketing is not restricted to the Google Display Network. You can also remarket on Facebook, and I just found out you can do this on Twitter as well. So meaning, come to our website, leave our website, go to your social media platform of choice, and be presented with our brand messages. Because you can choose a pay-per-click option, what's the downside? The worst that can happen is that no one clicks your ad and you get free top-of-mind branding awareness for your dealership. If someone clicks your ad, then all the better. For businesses, remarketing is a no-brainer. When it comes to marketing, we don't think of Mills Motors as simply a place as where we sell and service vehicles. We have another core product that we produce, and that product is content. That content comes in the form of entertainment, of information, in actionable intelligence. And then we package up that content in blogs and web pages and newsletters, images, infographics, and videos. And then we distribute it through all the channels available to us: email, direct mail, Facebook, Google+, Twitter, all the rest of them, When it comes to marketing, we do not think like a dealership. This is going to sound silly, but we think like HBO or NBC or Fox in that we create and we distribute content over the channels available to us with the intention of reaching a targeted audience.